guys, what's up? Kit here. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing some lashes that I was actually sent from Lulu Luxe Lashes. So she is a local Melbourne lash company and I'm really excited to be working with her today. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm just gonna open this little pack up here. Some lashes. They come in a little package like this. And it's got her Instagram Lulu Luxe Lashes on the back. And then, oh, so it's a magnetic case, which is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. And it's got like a little tab on here so you can easily just lift them up and out. Oh my goodness, how stunning. Wow. You can probably see them a bit better actually in the case. Let's see if that's better. And have a closer look. So this lash style is actually called Miss San Diego from her Deluxe Lashes collection. So she has two different types of lash at Lulu Luxe Lashes. So she has her natural lashes and then the deluxe lashes, which are more sort of full-on, thicker, glamorous for like when you're going out, or honestly, you can wear a big bold lash for any reason. I definitely wear bold lashes every single day. So with her lashes, they're completely synthetic, not made from any animal fur, no mink at all. So they're 100% vegan lashes. You can wear these lashes up to 20 times, so the band is going to be quite strong. It's not going to fall apart after a couple uses. It's definitely a quality product and built to last, that's for sure. So I'm going to look here because I think there's something else actually in here. Oh, so I've got her cute little thank you note. So it says, "Hello gorgeous, thank you for your purchase from us. Feel free to tag us on your Instagram or leave us a positive Google or Facebook review and send us a message to say so to get a discount on your next order. Be beautiful dolls." That's really sweet. So if you repost of makeup looks and stuff that you create using Lulu Luxe Lashes, so you actually reach out to her, let her know, and she will be able to give you a discount. That's super cool. So what's in here? Oh cool, so this actually looks like her lash glue. So Lulu Luxe Stick With Me. It's got like a beautiful rose gold cap, very nice. And this is gonna be like a white glue that dries clear, I assume. It's got like a little brush so you can apply that directly on the lash band, or if you're a makeup artist like me, normally I pop a bit out onto a palette just to be super hygienic. Yeah, it has a cute little carry bag, how precious. And she was even kind enough to give me some little Mentos sweets, which is great because they're actually vegan as well. So she knows her client base if they're buying vegan lashes. Because nothing's worse than when you order from a company and you're like, oh, they gave me a chocolate or something that I can't even eat. But that's really thoughtful that she included those, super sweet. So I'm just gonna have a quick look on her website to give you a bit more of info about these guys. So with her Stick With Me lash glue, so this one is waterproof. So it is hold tight glue, she says. It's not gonna pop off in the inner corner. You're not gonna have to re-stick it. It's really meant to last, that's for sure. And because it is a latex-free formula, because it is also vegan lash glue, so this lash glue is completely safe for sensitive eyes. I found in my experiences, some people who have quite watery eyes or just sensitive skin in general, sometimes latex formulas can actually make their eyes feel quite stingy and then get really watery, and then the whole eye makeup is completely ruined and the lash is just popping up, which is no good. But that's why I highly recommend using latex-free glues, especially, for example, even if you've never worn lashes before. But yeah, I always recommend start off with a latex-free glue. It's better for your body, better for the environment, and if for any reason you don't like it, you can always try out a latex glue and see if that works better for you. But I'm going to show you next how I apply these lashes. And another thing that I think is really cool, if you log on to Lulu Luxe's website, so a little message box will pop up straight away, and if you enter in your email to join their mailing list, at the moment they have a special offer on that you will get 30% off anything that you order from their website if you join their mailing list, which I think is super cool. Okay, so Lulu Luxe have two types of lashes, so two groups of lashes. So there's the natural lashes. All of these ones retail for $16.95, and she has 4 different styles to choose from for her natural lashes. And with her deluxe lashes, she also has 4 styles to choose from. So 8 styles in total, 4 more natural, and then 4 that are thicker, longer, more voluminous. So with the Miss San Diego lashes that I have today, it says that they're faux mink, easy to apply, super flexible lash band, which is great. I always hate getting those really stiff lashes because they're poking me on the inner corners, and then I feel like they don't want to sit on my eye, because our eyes are actually sort of like curved like that. Not as much as like a C shape, but a bit more rounded. It's not an exact straight line. But when you put the lashes on, sometimes the band will want to go straight. So that's why most often we'll get them popping up like in the inside and outside corners. And man, I just hate that. Oh my gosh, how annoying. But yeah, so all of Lulu Luxe's lashes, they have that flexible lash band. They're durable, vegan, cruelty-free, and like I said before, they last up to 20 wears. But yeah, so we can just get straight into it then. So I'm going to pop these beautiful Miss San Diego lashes on, and I'm even gonna try out her waterproof Stick With Me glue and see how we go. And I'll report back to you guys. I'll tell you how everything feels and if the lash glue really sticks, and my feedback on that. So let's get into it. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna show you my tutorial on how I create this really pretty eye look. So I'm gonna do a baby pink winged eyeliner, and at the end you're gonna see where I add a little surprise. So right now I've just taken my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm just shading down the sides of my nose, and I really like to blend that into the front of my eyebrows. I feel like that gives me a really natural shading effect, because if you think where a natural shadow is gonna appear, it's not gonna just like stop halfway up, it's gonna go all the way up your nose, you know, it's not just gonna stop halfway. But yeah, that's why I do that. So here I'm taking Courtney from my Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, an oldie but goodie, and I'm just laying this down as a transition color through the crease. And again, you'll see I take that all the way in and really marry it with my nose contour, just so everything is nice and blended. And you'll see here that I actually start to wing it up and out on the outside corner. So I'm giving it the same sort of shape as I would my eyeliner, just so it's gonna match when we get everything all together. And here I've got a Morphe brush. I don't have any product on it at all, so it's a completely clean brush, and I'm just using this to blend the outside edges. You get that really smooth, almost like airbrush effect. Really buff it in. And I'm going back in with my bronzer now, and I'm using a pencil brush. So the smaller brush you use, the more pigmented the color is going to be. So I'm using this to map out the crease where I want the darkest color to go, and still keeping it nice and soft with that really smooth airbrush effect towards the top of the shadow as you get closer to my brow. And then I'm just blending those two colors together very gently, not going in too hard, otherwise I'm going to move around and mess up all of that hard work that we just did blending. So I'm going back in with a little bit of Courtney, and I'm going to put this under my eye now, using that same pencil brush that we used before. I really love using this brush under the eyes. It's literally the perfect shape, and it's really soft bristles as well, because I found sometimes when I use brushes that have like a harder bristles, some of the Morphe ones I've used sometimes, they're really like pokey under the eyes and will make my eyes water. So that's why I like using one that's really soft. When I get really close to the lash line, the softer the brush, I find that my eyes don't water as much. So closest to the lash line, I've gone in with a little bit of that darker shade from my Chocolate Soleil Too Faced bronzer. It's really like the perfect sort of cool tone neutral. I love it. I don't always contour my face every day, but when I do, this is my go-to bronzer. I'll do like a bit like my forehead, always along the side of my nose, but lately I've just been wearing blush on my cheeks. But honestly, it's the perfect shade. So now I have China White, also from the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. And I'm not doing a sort of cut crease yet. You'll see later on I do transform this into a cut crease, which is actually a really great tip if you're wearing a more neutral like eye makeup to your day job and then you're going out in the evening or just want to glam it up a little bit extra. It's a great way to sort of show you how you can transform it into something really fun and colorful as well. So please stay tuned. I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on that. But yeah, China White is just a really nice sort of matte ivory color. It's really pigmented as well, so you don't need to use a lot of it. And now you can see I'm going in with my P. Louise Winter Rose. I've put a little bit of this on my Natasha Denona palette. I always find it easiest to mix colors that way. Then I've got my angled Sephora Pro brush. Man, this thing is sharp. It is so easy to create a wing with. It's one of my favorite brushes. And yeah, I always say the key with creating wing liner, especially when you're doing a pastel color like this, I work in little sections. I almost stamp it on in really short motions. If I try to drag it on in one sort of sweeping motion, I find that by the time I get to the end, I've run out of product on my brush for one, and it just looks a bit chunky, like it's not as smooth. So that's why I prefer to work in like little sections. And I find it easier to sort of map out and achieve symmetry with both eyes. We've all been there though, when we have that sort of makeup day where our eyebrows or liners end up looking more like sisters than twins, you know what I mean? We try to get them as even as possible though. But here I'm just setting that liner with the translucent powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And that's just going to keep it from creasing up or coming off. Oh my gosh, let me tell you about this lip color. So this is I'm Nude from Jeffree Star. I love his lipstick formulas. They literally stay on all day. And you'll see here, I'm adding a little touch of Drug Lord, which is his white lipstick. And this is a perfect color. You sure can go bold and wear it on its own, but my favorite way to wear it is to use it to lighten the shades, or like I've done here, I'm almost using it to highlight, and now you can see I've slightly got that darker outline on the outside of my lips. And I've just gone in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in shade Fussy. It's such a beautiful nudie pink. And what I love about her glosses, they don't feel sticky at all. They just leave a really nice shine on the lips. Absolutely beautiful. And here I'm just using KVD's lip liner pencil, which are completely eye safe as well. And this shade is Coven, but I'm just taking that and putting it on the waterline, because you'll see later on in the video, I do something a bit special with the lavender. So that's really going to help tie the full makeup look together when we get there. Not complete without my little beauty spot. I like having a little mole next to my eye. I do really have one there. If I'm not wearing foundation, you'll see it. But because I've been using such great skincare recently, it seemed to disappear. It's not as dark as it used to be. But I like it. I'm just applying my mascara. I like using the Tarte Big Ego mascara on the top because I feel like it really gives me that length and volume and really like beefs up my lashes, because I don't have many, oh my gosh, honestly. But then at the end I will take the Surfer Curl mascara to separate the lashes more, because you'll see the brush is a little bit smaller, and then I find I can build it up to actually like lengthen them a bit more and separate them so they're not like super chunky and clumpy looking. And honestly, this is the only mascara I can use on my bottom lashes. It is such a small brush, you can really get in there and reach every little baby hair. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. And it doesn't smudge, doesn't flake, doesn't go all dry and flake off during the day, which I absolutely love. But it's not waterproof, it's water resistant, so it's still easy to remove. You don't have to scrub and scrub and pull out all of your lashes just trying to get the darn thing off. But yeah, some people ask me why I bother putting mascara on my top lashes when I'm going to be putting a false lash on. I find because it helps me blend the two lashes together, honestly. So here you see I've got my Lulu Luxe lash glue. This is a latex-free glue, so it's vegan and great for sensitive eyes. But let me tell you, this stuff really lasts as well. I had these lashes on all night. And then what I do, I like to pinch the lash between my two fingers and I wiggle it back and forth. So when you've got a brand new lash out of the box like these beautiful babies, they can be a little bit stiff sometimes. I always like to wiggle them back and forth just to make sure the lash band has kind of been warmed up. You think as if like when we're exercising we like to do stretching before we go for a run or do like some really heavy lifting or something at the gym. I feel like it's a little mini stretching session for your lashes before they get fitted right onto your eye. And I always like to fan mine and I always like to let the lash glue get sticky. Normally I say between 20 and 30 seconds depending on the glue. And some people have the habit of blowing on their lashes, but I say please never do that because you're just blowing germs and bacteria back on the lash, especially if you're a makeup artist and you're doing it on a model. But even on yourself, I like to be really hygienic, so I still don't do that. I will just fan it in the air to speed up the drying process a little bit. And I always say it doesn't matter which corner that you start from when you initially place the lash down. You can do the inner corner or the outside corner. For me, sometimes I find it easiest to start with the inside corner, and I'll make sure that that part of the lash is stuck first. And here we're just moving on to the other eye. You see how quickly I did that? I just plopped her down on the inside corner. Oh, you can see that one's popping up a little bit. So I'm gonna push it, really push it in there, make sure she's stuck. Yeah, that's good. And then you see I go on the outside corner, make sure she's stuck as well. Just really repeating the process. Oh my gosh, they're so fluttery. My eyes literally look like butterflies, like they're gonna fly away. So pretty. I've never had lash extensions or anything before, but I've seen so many beautiful girls at work come in, and even my co-workers, their lashes look so like it's really like that faux mink lash effect. Like, you know how the mink lashes almost have like that 3D effect? But yeah, these totally feel like that. And I've never had mink lashes before, so this is a totally new look for me. So what I'm doing here, I'm taking my mascara, and I don't want a whole heap of product on the wand, so I even scrape some off into the top of the lid. And I'm really just using this to push my natural lashes, which already have mascara on them. I'm using the wand to really push them into the artificial lash so it actually looks real, like it's growing out of my eyes, or like I've got lash extensions, you know? That's why I do that. I always like to use a mascara after I get my lash on, just to make sure they're blended. Sometimes though, if I'm in a rush for work, I don't always have time. Oh gosh, you can see here I'm totally feeling myself. Give you a little hair flip. Oh, so pretty. Wow, love the close-up. And my brows today too, oh my gosh. So it was actually my first time ever using a brow pencil, the KVD Signature Brow. It is such fine hair strokes as well. Like, I swear my brows look like they've been microbladed today. And talk about the color. This one was the shade Taupe. It looks so good with my hair. How about I shut up now so you guys can enjoy the serenity. Okay guys, so I'm back. How do I look? Oh my gosh. I literally feel like I have lash extensions. Seriously. They look so natural, and the lash band, she was right. It is so like flexible and easy just to sit right on the eye. It doesn't feel stiff at all, and I don't have any issues with the band having sharp edges or anything poking my inner corner. They do feel really comfortable to wear, which is amazing, because honestly I'm always so skeptical about trying new lashes. I've got like my list of faves, because every time I've sort of got out of my comfort zone and tried a new pair, I've always found that the brand is really uncomfy. I keep getting like poked and stick with them, but I am so happy that I put my past bad experiences behind me and gave Miss Lulu Luxe a try. I'm so excited to do some different makeup looks with these lashes as well. I can't wait, oh my gosh. But yeah, honestly, I cannot recommend her brand enough. Lulu Luxe lashes are absolutely amazing. I will definitely be buying more styles from her in the future. And I just want to say again, the ones that I'm wearing today, so these ones here are Miss San Diego. I definitely recommend, if you're looking for some new lashes to try, Lulu Luxe is a local Melbourne shop, 100% vegan, cruelty-free, doesn't use any mink fur. These lashes are reusable up to 20 times. So yeah, I hope you try them out. And if you do, please send me some pictures and makeup looks that you create. I would love to see what you guys make. And don't forget to hashtag Lulu Luxe lashes as well on Instagram to be applicable to get a discount off on your next order. But yeah. Okay guys, so now I'm back. And as promised, we're gonna do something really exciting now. I'm gonna show you how we can transform this makeup look into something even more over the top and fun and glam. And for example, like if you are wearing this look on a daily basis, you don't have to have like a colorful pink liner on if you want. If you don't want to, you can totally just use a black or brown liner as well. But how I would really amp this look up to the next level is, so here you'll see I want to do a full cut crease, and I'm taking a little bit of my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer on a really round flat brush. I find the skinniest brush that you can get, the better, and you really want to get those bristles squished together. So the flatter you can get the brush, the better. You want it to be really skinny. And I'm just going to set the eye primer with the same shade China White from the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. And this is a matte sort of ivory bone color. And now what I'm doing, as you can see, I've had So what I'm going to do is create a donut inspired look by my nails. So here I'm adding on the sprinkles, and I believe that I started out with using the Anastasia eye primer, but at the end I found that it wasn't really white enough because it's kind of like a nude color. So I go back in with the white Drug Lord liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star. So as you can see here, it's so much more of a pigmented white, because on my nails I've got white sprinkles. So we're gonna do white, pink, and blue sprinkles, and then a pastel purple lavender sort of graphic liner right underneath where we cut the crease. And I say the best technique to create any little dot work or sprinkles details like this is to have a lot of product on the brush. If I go in with hardly anything coated on my brush, I feel like I don't get the cleanest line. So when I'm using more product and the brush is quite wet, I feel like I barely have to touch the brush to my skin, so then I can really get that sort of flick with it almost. So you get a really clean line. But I say honestly, as with painting or any sort of art medium, it all comes with practice and repetition. The more times that you do something, the better you'll get every time, and you'll realize your flaws and mistakes along the way. So the next time that you want to try recreating the look, you'll have an idea for a better way to get there. You might have an idea like, oh yeah, I could have totally done this better, or oh yeah, I might try this a little bit different, and who knows, it could be better, it could be worse. And I feel like that whole experimentation process is really what helps a person really perfect their art, whether it's makeup or any form of art. And you know the saying, people are always like, Rome wasn't built in a day? There's definitely a lot of truth held in that statement. Now I'm taking my Zoeva fan brush, and I am using this to draw my purple liner. I've actually been loving using the Zoeva brush to do cut creases and liners. It's such a great hack. And it's such a thin brush as well. The thinner the brush, the cleaner the line. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. And with that little bit of purple that we did before in the waterline, it really just makes the whole look pop. Oh my gosh, how cool. And I love that for once we're using all mattes. We haven't really, because I'm so used to going in with a shimmer. When in doubt, I'm always like, oh, I'll make a boo-boo, just throw some glitter on it. And I'm just using my little Wet n Wild detail brush just to really clean the line up. Yes! Work! Oh, I'm feeling myself. See, we're matching! Yay! This is a vibe for sure. If you know me, I'm all about the sprinkles life. Loves it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. I was super inspired by the sprinkles that I did on my nails, and I was like, you know what? The pink already matches the frosting, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. So I did a full sprinkle look. But yeah, it was a lot of fun for sure. I will see you guys next time. Bye!